Hello everybody, Simon Keeling here. It's Friday the 1st of June. Can you believe it? June already. And it looks as if June is certainly going to be starting off pretty unsettled. It looks as if the European monsoon is going to be developing, and that means unsettled conditions for a wee while. Now, as always, this site is kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen. So, if you see an advert you like, click on it to go through to the advertiser, because it's that generates revenue for us. So it's got to be an advert you like. Don't just click on it because it's there. Click on it because it's something you'd be interested in. Anyway, let's think where we are. Where are we? Yes, Jubilee weekend. I was hoping Jubilee weekend would be dry, but looks as if there is going to be some rain around, particularly on Sunday. It could be a really miserable, cold, wet day on Sunday, but things do improve for Monday. Let me just show you the rainfall chart. This is the accumulated rainfall chart for the next 7 days. So what you're going to see here as I run the sequence is rainfall accumulating, funnily enough, because it's an accumulation chart. Anyway, you'll notice rainfall accumulating as we go through the days, and I just wanted to notice really where the focus for the rainfall is as I knock this on. You can get this from our site. Just go to the WeatherWeb chart site and then come down to GFS Ensemble and click on rain, and that will give you actually no, it won't. Go to GFS operational, click on EU total rain, and that'll give you these charts. So here we go. Look, watch where the focus is. Look across Ireland, across Wales, and across the southern half of England, but also you'll notice into the central part of Europe. It's there where the focus for this rain really is, and it looks as if we are really going to get some wet weather through the central portion of Europe during the next week. Notice how it's drier across Scotland. This is getting the influence from higher pressure up towards the north, but really wet here. Look, potentially across Ireland, Wales, and the southern half of England. These purple colours here indicating 50 millimetres plus. That's 2 inches of rain. So it's really wet weather to come during the coming week. So what's the reason for that? Well, this is the 7 to 10 day mean 500 millibar flow charts. So these are from the PSU eWall site, and these go from next Friday through to Monday the 11th of June. And the left hand side here is the ECMWF model, the right hand side is the GFS, and if we take a look at both, they're quite well lined up together. They're in good agreement at the moment, which means that we can have reasonably high confidence in the forecast. And what they're showing is during this period from next Friday to the following Monday, the jet stream screaming in across the Atlantic. Look here, it's coming across the Bay of Biscay into central parts of Europe and then up into Scandinavia. This N shape here is a ridge that's built across the western parts of Russia, but these little fellas, these circles you can see here, are low centres of height and cold pools. This is cold air in here, below normal heights indicated by the blue colours, and basically that stacks up for unsettled conditions across the British Isles. And again, the GFS showing that as well, and that jet stream really is far south for the time of year. This is why much of Central Europe is showing itself as being so unsettled over the coming days. Now I didn't want to show you that one. Which one do I want to show you next of all? Yes, the temperatures. This is from Ryan Maui's site, and this is how temperatures look in the next 8 days. These are the average temperatures and the anomalies. So the blue is showing us where colder temperatures are, and you can see how much of the UK, much of Northern Europe is going to be below normal for the time of year. And let me just show you the period from the 9th of June to the 17th of June. And again, you can see that most of the UK, but now across France and across Iberia, all below normal for the time of year, nearer normal across Scotland. But we do have some cool conditions to contend with, and I think that's why we can't rule out the risk as well of some overnight frosts. So how does the detail look? Well, this is the day-to-day detail from weatheronline.co.uk, and this is from the GFS model. Here's the area of high pressure across the British Isles just at the moment. Low pressure to the east, low pressure to the west, and the time is here in the top left-hand corner. As I run the sequence through, you'll notice how through the course of today, most of the UK is dry. We stay with this ridge of high pressure, and it's that's bringing fairly cloudy conditions at the moment. Now, overnight tonight, watch what happens. This developing area of rain out towards the west, notice. We've got this ridge affecting northern and eastern parts of the country. So, generally dry here across most of England, Wales, and Ireland, as well as Scotland. However, here's the rain, look, knocking on Ireland's door by 9 o'clock in the morning. Watch what happens tomorrow. It moves north-eastwards, and by the evening, it's across much of Ireland, parts of Wales, southwest England, becoming heavy at times here, drier towards the north and the east though. Then overnight into Sunday, an area of low pressure develops. Look, it becomes slow moving and it kind of just pivots its way around through Sunday. And what it does is it leaves this area of cloud and rain across England, across Wales and across Ireland. And this is why it could be such a thoroughly wet and miserable day on Sunday, and very cold in places as well. Probably brighter towards the far south with some showers coming onto southern coasts. Colder across Scotland but brighter here and certainly drier too. And really, that low hangs around overnight into Monday, and it isn't really until the early part of Monday, until the later part of Monday that rain actually clears away from East Anglia and the southeast. So we know the Jubilee concerts are going on in London. It could be that it actually starts off fairly wet, but things should be improving late afternoon and into the evening. We then get a northerly flow developing, and that northerly flow brings cold conditions down across the country and clearer skies. That may potentially mean that the transit of Venus, which takes place during the very, very early part of Tuesday morning around sunrise, may be visible. So we may be able to see it because of clear skies. We've got everything crossed that the timing on this doesn't change at the moment. Could be a touch of ground frost as well Tuesday morning. Okay, then through Tuesday itself, well, we start to find some showers developing during Tuesday, but some sunny spells and dry for most, but another area of rain coming into southwest Ireland and also southwest England through Tuesday. That area of rain then slips its way eastwards again as an area of low pressure look through Wednesday, through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and it may be that the south again becomes wet during Wednesday and the rain reluctant to clear from the southeast until the evening. Through Wales, northern England, Scotland and Ireland we'll find a mixture of sunny spells and some scattered heavy showers developing through Wednesday. And then into Thursday, well, we're really into low pressure then. Look, we've got low pressure spread right across the country. The jet stream by now is running here across the Atlantic, through southern parts of the UK, into Central Europe, up through the southern parts of Scandinavia. So this is going to be a cool day, it's going to be an unsettled day, or a showery day I suppose is the best way to describe it. Some pretty hefty showers around, particularly for England and Wales, less so across Scotland. Into Friday, well, we'll find some outbreaks of rain again moving into Ireland and western parts of the UK. It could be that Friday actually ends up being quite a wet day with this low coming in, look, and really looks wet as we head in towards Saturday and we get into the weekend with low pressure centred across the country. This is the jet stream coming in, really bringing us some very unsettled conditions as we head into the middle part of June. And really this is, as I said to you in videos past, that I thought the weather through most of this middle part of June would be unsettled. Now, I'm around 4 or 5 days out in where I said this forecast would be, so I'm going to keep most of June unsettled, but we need to watch the end of the month for the potential for an improvement. But just look, this low just hangs around right the way through into the middle of the month, so we've got more unsettled conditions, I'm afraid, to look forward to. Looking beyond that, let's get the CFS charts up for you. It's on here somewhere. I wanted to show you these. There we are. Here's the CFS prediction as far as temperatures concerned, taking us through to the 15th of July. And you can notice here the reds are the maximum temperatures. And notice how there is a slight upward trend in temperature as we get into the middle part of the month. It goes cooler again towards the end, and I think we could see a repeat in the pattern that we've just had before becoming warmer in this beginning part of July period before slipping away later on. So it's not looking particularly as if we're going to see lots of summer-like weather around during the next 4 or 5 weeks. It's something I'll be watching closely for you, of course. But for now, that's just about it. Do click on the advert you see around the screen if you see one that you like, because it's that generates the revenue for us. Thanks again for watching, and whatever you're doing, have a great weekend, and I'll keep you updated, of course, throughout the course of the weekend. Thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.